Morning! I'm out with Muddy Diggs metal detecting rally down in Herefordshire. It's been fantastic. I was here all yesterday, but I didn't do any filming because it was too windy, basically. Anyways, what had happened yesterday is I had some very experienced detectorists bring me some objects to bury, so I could have a look, and then to see what the signals were and what it was coming up on my detector. Okay, how I've done the settings on this machine today for what I'm going to try and find a Roman coin is, and I've had a bit of a breakthrough because when I first got it, it was so noisy I couldn't work anything. So I've done a couple of things. First of all, I've put it on custom and I've notched out 28 of the iron, because if you're doing any more than that, you're going to miss silver hammered coins because some of them are very low. The other thing that I've done is I've took the sensitivity down to 1, and then this threshold, which is completely new to me, I had it on 0. So I've put it on 1 now because I can just hear a slight hum. And I didn't know about threshold, somebody's told me. And since I've done it on the 1, it does seem to be that I can hear things better. The sounds seem to come out clearer rather than it just being a big load of noise. So let's do some tests. Because I know people have been asking me what sort of signals are coming up with what. So we've just buried in there an annular brooch, 12th century annular brooch. Silver with gilt plating on it, but it's only very small and very delicate. Alright, so let's have a look. I'm in the right spot here. So if you look at that, it's jumping around 60, 45, 23, 50. Now would you dig that? That's what you've got your ask yourself. Now I've been reliably informed, because that's circular, that what's happening is you're getting a signal, and then where the gap is, you're getting nothing, and then you're getting another signal again, and that's why it's going up and down. So you've got to decide, I suppose, whether you would go for it. And I think while you're learning this, I think if you're getting any signals above 50, I think you should try it, because if it's rubbish, and if it's not, it's going to be a silver annular brooch. So yeah, it's not definite. Oh, you see it there? So I think that there is your middle and your edges. But I think I would have definitely gone for that one. So I'm going to go over it now. We've took a load of soil out there, can you see? So it's quite a hole, so we can see what the difference is and whether it makes it any better. So 75s now, so it's a bit better when you've took that soil out. 70, 80. So you definitely would 100% go for that, wouldn't you? So if you're not too sure, take a bit of the soil out, go over it again. If the signal gets better, dig it. And there it is. So there you go, and that's another reason why air tests are no good, because you've seen the difference there between that. So let's have a look at what I was trying to find. Look, it's beautiful, that, isn't it? So this is a 12th, 13th century annular brooch, and it's got some clasped hands at the top that are called car hands. That's beautiful, that. And my friend found that yesterday. That's really lovely. So there you go. So that's what an annular brooch should sound like on the AT MAX International. So we're going to bury next a gold sovereign, and we'll just put that pinpointer in to show you how deep it is. So it's sort of it's about that far on a pinpointer, however deep that is. And we're not just going to put this in flat, we're going to stick this gold sovereign in at an angle, so it's going to be like buried, so it's down vertically. Can you see? So we'll see if we can find that. Come on, AT Max, you can do it, because I want some gold. So come on, can we find this gold guinea? So it's definitely picking it up there, and that's in 60, so I would have gone for that. Let's try it all the way around. I'll explain to you in a minute why you should always go all the way around. This side, oh, that's a nice 75 there. That is actually nice there. So it's finding it well. This side, bit more scruffy that side, you'd probably think, don't know. Round again. Nice again. So on two sides there, that's really lovely. So I probably would have dug that up. Yep, definitely would have dug that up. So let's get the gold coin up. This AT Max is a lot better than a bong bong, because you couldn't sort that out with bong bongs. Let's find it. Where are you? Oh, there you are. And there it is. That's what we was looking at then. And it was buried on its edge like that. So to get a good signal off that, I'm quite impressed. Really am. So here's why you should always go round in a 360-degree circle. Now, for example, if you've got this 5p and you put it down like that and you go over it, you're going to get a nice signal because you've got a big wide edge of metal there. Now, the problem is, the coins don't land like that. A lot of the time, coins land like that. Now, if you're coming along this way, and you can see as you go over that, you've only got that tiny edge that your machine will pick up. So if you're walking this way, you're not likely to find it. Now, if you go around this way, if you can look, you've got a lot more edge there to go at, so you will get a better signal. Go around this way, same thing. So that's why when you come across something you're not too sure, go all the way around it, and it just gives you a bit of an indication if there is something, because if there is something, you're going to get a better signal on two sides and a rubbish signal on the other side, which is what just happened to me then with that gold coin. I'm going to show you here the difference if you've never seen one before. This is a 5p. Can you see this at the side of it? That's a hammy. Look how thin that is towards that 5p. So, you know, if you're hammy hunting, it makes it even more important that you go all the way around if you get even the tiniest little bit of a beep, because as you can see, look at that, you'd never spot it, would you? That's probably why I've never got any. I'm having lots of lessons today. I've put that hammy in between them two stones there, so it is top, it's not buried. But again, just so you can have a look at the signal. So we're coming along this way. Oh, it's picking it up though, even on that edge there. Look at that, 56. That's nice, that, 56. I hope all hammies can lie on the top. Yeah, it's a bit more scratchy that direction. Oh, but it's loving it that way, look. That's because it can see that edge, look. You can see all that edge on this side. And around again. Oh, it likes it there as well. So that particular hammy is coming up in the 50s. I'm going to find an hammy today. I really am. I've had loads of practice on different machines, but this is brilliant. So I'm going to try now is, if you look, we've got a big iron bolt and a hammer there. Now I know they're on the top, but that's just to show you where they are. So we're going to imagine now I'm coming along the field looking for my hammy, which like I always am, and we'll go over now. So it's picking up high there, but look, would you dig that, because you can hear all that iron. Again, this is another reason why you should turn round. Now if you look, now the iron's gone now because I've turned round. Let's turn round again. So it's still picking up the high signal there. Go round again. So that's just the iron. So I think if you're hearing something, whoops, stop. If you're hearing something high next to something low, don't just assume it's iron. You've got to keep moving round, because if you look, perfect, you'd have that all day long. It's brilliant this, I reckon. You know what, I reckon I'm going to get some Roman after all these lessons. I'm having lessons here, you know, I'm not doing all this out of my own head. Right, something we all want to find, a lovely Roman fibula brooch. And I'm probably going to get one of these today, actually. Well, first of all, I'm going to chuck it on the floor and have a look what it sounds like. There it is, better not lose it. Imagine if I lost it. Mind you, you've got the right equipment to find it again. Right, so, Roman fibula brooch. Solid 50 that way. see, 50 again. Do you know what? I'm talking to someone here that don't want to speak. I've not been digging 50s.
Then you're missing a trick.
It's a bit scruffy on that side. But it's a strange shape as well, and I suppose the shape makes a difference. Does the shape make a difference? You know, if you're doing something round, I obviously know how to find pennies because I've found millions of them. But that's what I'm skilled at, finding round things. And I think when I first got this, that's why last week every object I found was round. And I think that's because I've been doing it wrong, really, by not digging lower numbers. And I know everyone tells you to dig them, and you're always thinking, oh no, it'll just be rubbish. But that's why I've got no Roman fibula brooches and no rings, I think, because I'm only looking for solid round things. So there you go, that was 50s. I'm going to see now if I can, all my little training that I've had with my AT Max, it's going to help me find something, because I want a hammered coin or a Roman. Yesterday they found about 46 hammered coins, medieval ring with a stone found in it, and a load of Roman stuff. So I want one of them now. So come on, let's get digging. Woo-hoo. Not quite sure. So, Diggy's tracking me detector up the field. Diggy! Oh, he's all right. He's overexcited in his first hour. Anyway, I'll have to clean it in a bit because I can't tell. But I definitely think that looks like something. And there's Roman stuff on this field, so it could be something like off a Roman bit, couldn't it? I tell you what, I'm dead excited today. I really am. There you go then, bit of sausage. Sausage boy. I feel like letting you off his string, actually. I might do when he's a bit more tired, because if he's not much he can run off from here, really, is it? It's that big. I'm not sure what that is, but I think it's a little bullet, or is it a Roman stud, or is it a bullet? I don't know, but I'm pleased that I found it because of the size, because I'm struggling a little bit on this. I'm struggling on everything, I'm hopeless. But yeah, so that's a step forward, that, because I found that and I'm really pleased, and I do think it's a Roman stud. It's probably just a shotgun shell, but I don't know. Got a nice signal in here, but can't find it. I'm doing too many new things at once. New ground, new pinpointer, new machine, crazy dog on a lead. Come on, Diggy, you going to help me? I'm on this here, and it gets a signal that's about a 91. So I thought I'll dig that up, and it was that. I mean, what is that? It looks like little bits of iron stuck in it, and it's definitely a pattern, and it weighs an absolute ton. Has anybody ever seen anything like that before?
I have no idea.
That's the back. Strange, isn't it? I like that. I think that's ace. I think that's probably a caveman brooch or something. It's definitely something. I just found another nice little button. It's so windy, I've not been able to film a lot today. But I better film more than I think. Anyway, Diggy's having a more sit down. He's glad I found a signal. And that's another button. Found this little red bullet now. Oh, it looks like it's got a red end on it. Does that mean danger, not fired? Is that what it means? There's the end of it. Should I put that in my pocket or not? Because that to me looks like danger. I like it. I'll put it in my bag instead. But I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get there, because look what's happened. There's some big bits of beef in the road. They haven't even got horns. Oh, they're moving, that's alright. Come on, Mooies. Mooie murderers. Oh, oh, oh. Come on, Mooie murderers, don't just look at me. Oh, look at that one. Oh, there, yeah, going now. Well done. Okay, off to the rally we go. So this hole now is an example of that. There seems to be iron over there, but because I've gone all the way around it, this bit here seems to be quite a high signal. So I'm going to dig there, see what it is. Well, it was a rusty old nail. But it could have been something good, couldn't it? So, next. Right, I found this little ring thing now. Now, it's not a proper little ring thing, but it is a ring thing. And what was interesting about it is when I was going over it, it was going beep, 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 beep. And I thought, I bet that's round that. Like a ring thing. And it was. Just need one with gold and a bit of jewels on it now. Diggy's been a big boy, look, no lead. He's been so good. Have you been sniffing in that hole, Diggy, because you've got soil on your nose as a giveaway? Found it. Go and have a dig in there for me. See if you can find it. Go on, Diggs. Find anything? He's using his special sniffer nose. He took some out of the hole. What have you got? He actually took some out. Let's have a look at my carrot. It's better than his Diggy's sniffer nose. It was that. A bit of rubbish. But it's like anything, I suppose, though. If you want really good stuff, you've got to dig up loads of really rubbish stuff to find it. If you just want to get mediocre coins, then you just got to do mediocre signals. Yeah, I know that's a bit of rubbish. I'll put that in my pocket, but I don't think that's made it to the special chest, special treasure cupboard. But it's just, at least I found it. Diggy's been such a good detecting dog today. He's even off his lead, look. And he's been walking round with us. He's not caused a bit of nuisance, apart from he's stole one dog's ball. He's not chased anything, and he's just tired and having a rest, ain't he, Diggy? Diggy? He's a good boy, aren't you? He's a proper detective grown up now. No, I'm so rubbish on ploughed stuff. It's just not the same as pasture, just can't seem to get it together with it. I dig stuff and then I just give up. I know I shouldn't. The amount of stuff I've probably missed giving up over the years is probably like loads. So I think I need to make a new promise to myself is don't give up, no matter how big your role is in the end. Just keep finding it.